Welcome, dear listeners, to another exciting episode of The Full-Time Hustler, the podcast that empowers entrepreneurs, innovators, and dreamers to take control of their financial destiny. I'm your host, Jason Feemster, a seasoned entrepreneur, author, and speaker, and I'm here to guide you through the world of business, finance, and personal growth. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been gaining traction in the entrepreneurial world: revenue-based financing as a viable alternative to venture capital. This episode is going to be a treasure trove of insights, real life examples, and concrete strategies that you can apply to your own business journey. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the Full Time Hustler on Spotify and YouTube to stay updated with our latest episodes. Now grab a notebook, sit back, and let's embark on this enlightening journey together. To start with, let's talk about the landscape of financing. In the world of startups and small businesses, financing is the lifeblood that fuels growth and innovation. Traditionally, venture capital has been the go-to source for many entrepreneurs, but is it the only option? Let me share a story with you. In 2010, a small tech startup in Silicon Valley was struggling to secure venture capital funding. They had a brilliant idea, a dedicated team, but the VCs were skeptical. They needed an alternative. That's when the founders discovered revenue-based financing. Instead of giving away equity, they agreed to pay a percentage of their monthly revenue to the investor. This allowed them to maintain control, align interest, and grow at their own pace. By 2015, that startup had grown by an astonishing 300%, and the investors were paid back with interest. This is just one example of how revenue-based financing can be a game changer. Now, understanding revenue-based financing. Revenue-based financing is a unique and flexible form of financing that's gaining popularity among entrepreneurs and small businesses. But what exactly is it, and how does it work? Let's delve into the details. What is revenue-based financing? Imagine you're running a bakery and you need capital to expand. Instead of seeking a traditional loan or giving away equity, you find an investor who believes in your vision. You agree to pay them a percentage of your monthly revenue until a predetermined amount is paid back. It's simple, flexible, and aligns the interest of both parties. The pros and cons of revenue-based financing. Like any financial instrument, revenue-based financing has its advantages and disadvantages. Here are some of the pros. Number one, flexibility. Payments are tied to revenue, providing breathing room during slow months. Secondly, control. You retain ownership and control over your business. And third, alignment. Investors are incentivized to help you grow as their returns are tied to your success. Some cons with revenue-based financing. Cost. It can be more expensive than traditional loans. Second, revenue commitment. You are committing a portion of future revenue which may impact cash flow. And third, limited availability. Not all businesses may qualify, especially those without consistent revenue. Now, moving on, let's talk about revenue-based financing versus debt and equity-based financing. In the dynamic world of business financing, understanding your options is crucial. Revenue-based financing is emerging as a compelling alternative to traditional debt and equity-based financing. Let's dive into a comprehensive comparison to help you make an informed decision. First, revenue-based financing versus debt financing. Revenue-based financing differs from debt financing in a variety of ways. These include control, flexibility in payment, cost and interest, and their impact on the balance sheet. Let's look at each of these. Control. Revenue-based financing allows more control over business decisions with fewer restrictions, whereas debt financing often comes with covenants that may limit flexibility. Second, flexibility in repayment. Revenue-based financing payments fluctuate with revenue, providing relief during slow periods, whereas debt financing requires fixed payments regardless of revenue fluctuations. Third, cost and interest. Revenue-based financing may be more expensive but often comes with support and alignment with investors, whereas debt financing typically has lower interest rate but lacks the alignment with the business growth. And lastly, the impact on the balance sheet. Revenue-based financing is treated as equity and less impact on debt ratios, whereas debt financing increases debt on the balance sheet, potentially affecting credit worthiness. Next, let's talk about revenue-based financing versus equity financing. Now that we have discussed revenue-based financing versus debt financing, let's discuss versus equity. Some areas of distinction include ownership and dilution, alignment with investors, accessibility and suitability, and exit strategy. Let's look at each one of those in more detail. First, ownership and dilution. Revenue-based financing is no dilution of ownership. The founders retain full control, whereas with equity financing, it involves giving away equity and potentially losing control. Second, alignment with investors. Revenue based financing, investors are incentivized by revenue growth, aligning interest with founders. Whereas equity financing, investors may have different goals and timelines, leading to potential conflicts. Third, we have accessibility and suitability. Revenue-based financing is more accessible to businesses, not attractive, not attractive to traditional venture capital such as non-tech industries, whereas equity financing is often limited to high-growth tech startups or businesses with significant scaling potential. Lastly, exit strategy. Revenue-based financing has no impact on exit strategy as there's no equity involved, whereas equity financing may influence equity options and timing due to investor expectations. Now, key considerations for choosing the right option. Now that we've compared revenue-based financing to debt and equity financing, let's discuss key considerations for helping you choose the right option. First, business stage. Early stage businesses may find revenue based financing more accessible, while mature businesses might opt for traditional debt. Second, growth trajectory. High growth businesses with predictable revenue may benefit more from revenue based financing. Third, industry specifics. Certain industries, such as software as a service or SaaS and e commerce, may find revenue based financing particularly attractive. Third, risk tolerance. Consider the risk associated with each option, including potential loss of control, equity, or financial strain, debt. Lastly, long term vision. Align the financing option with your long term goals, values, and vision for the business. The landscape of financing is complex and multifaceted. Revenue based financing offers a unique blend of flexibility, control, and alignment that may be ideal for certain businesses and industries. However, it's essential to carefully evaluate your specific situation, consult with financial experts, and choose the option that resonates with your unique entrepreneurial journey. Remember, the right financing can fuel your growth, empower your vision, and pave the way for success. Make the choice that aligns with your dreams and ambitions. Next, let's talk about rates and terms of revenue based financing. The rates and terms of revenue based financing can vary widely based on the lender, industry, and specific business situation. Here's a general overview. Rates are typically from 1.15 times to 2.5 times the principal amount borrowed by the entrepreneurs. Repayment, a percentage of monthly revenue, usually 2 to 8%. The term, generally 3 to 5 years, but can be customized. And fees. Some lenders may charge origination or processing fees, so be sure to look out for that. It's essential to carefully review and understand the rates and terms, as they can significantly impact the overall cost and suitability of the financing for your business. Now, how to qualify for revenue-based financing? Qualifying for revenue-based financing requires a careful evaluation of your business's financial health, growth potential, and alignment with the lender's criteria. Here's a general guide. First, consistent revenue, demonstrating a steady revenue stream, often a minimum monthly or annual amount. Second, business model, suitable for businesses with recurring revenue models such as subscription or contracts. Third, credit worthiness. Some lenders may evaluate personal and business credit scores. And lastly, use of funds, clearly articulating how the funds will be used to drive growth. Increases your chance of revenue-based financing. Each lender may have unique criteria, so it's advisable to consult directly with potential financing partners to understand their specific requirements. Let's talk about some top firms for revenue-based financing. In the ever-evolving landscape of revenue-based financing, several firms stand out as leaders in the field. These firms cater to various industries, offering flexible funding amounts, competitive rates, and unique eligibility criteria. Let's explore some of the top players. First, Uncapped. They are a revolutionary platform offering non dilutive capital to businesses. Their verticals include e commerce, SaaS, and many other tech oriented businesses. Their funding amounts range from 10,000 to 5 million. Their rates are competitive. Their eligibility includes monthly revenue of at least $10,000, and their reviews include highly praised for flexibility and customer support. Second, National Business Capital. National Business Capital is a well-established provider of various financing solutions. Their verticals include healthcare, construction, retail, and many others. Their funding amounts include ranging from $10,000 to $5 million. Rates are customized on business needs, and the eligibility is at least 6 months in businesses. Their reviews include they are known for quick approvals and personalized service. Third, On-Ramp Funds. On-Ramp Funds is specialized in growth capital for scaling businesses. Their verticals include technology, healthcare, manufacturing, and many others. Their funding amounts include up to $500,000. Eligibility includes consistent monthly revenue, and reviews they are praised for transparency and ease of application. Fourth, we have David Allen Capital. David Allen Capital is a provider of fast and simple business capital. Their verticals include various industries, including retail, healthcare, and hospitality. Their funding amounts include from $10,000 to $1 million. Their rates are competitive and transparent, and eligibility is a minimum of $5,000 monthly revenue. Their reviews include being recognized for speed and reliability. Number 5, Seven Figures Funding. Seven Figures Funding is a mentorship-driven funding platform. Their verticals include startups, small businesses across various sectors. Their eligibility focuses on business potential and growth strategy, and their reviews include highly regarded for mentorship and support. Number 6, NAV. NAV. NAV is a platform connecting businesses with multiple financing options. Their reviews include being celebrated for its extensive network and user-friendly platform. Number 7, Fundera. Fundera is a marketplace for business financial solutions. Their verticals include various industries, including food service, tech, and more. Their funding amounts range widely based on their lender partnerships. Rates are competitive, tailored to individual needs, and eligibility is flexible depending on lender criteria. Their reviews include being known for comprehensive comparison and guidance. Number 8, CapChase. CapChase is an innovative provider of non-dilutive capital. Their verticals include SaaS and subscription businesses. Funding amounts include up to $5 million. Their rates are revenue-based, aligned with business growth, and their eligibility is recurring revenue model. Reviews include being highly recommended for alignment with business goals. Number 9, Lendio. Lendio is a leading small business loan marketplace. Their verticals include a broad spectrum of industries. Their funding amounts range from $5,000 to $2 million. Rates vary based on lender network, and eligibility is flexible depending on lender requirements. Their reviews include being acclaimed for its wide range of options and customer service. Number 10, Sellers Fi, formerly Sellers Financing. Sellers Fi is a tailored financing solution for e-commerce businesses. Their funding amounts include up to $1 million. Their rates are revenue-based and competitive, and eligibility is e-commerce sales track record. Reviews include being lauded for its e-commerce focus and flexibility. Number 11, United Capital Source. United Capital Source is a provider of various business financing solutions. Verticals include multiple industries, including construction, medical, and more. Funding amounts range based on business needs, and the rates are competitive and customized. Reviews include being recognized for personalized service and flexibility. Number 12, Credibly. Credibly is a direct lender providing customized funding solutions. Verticals include various industries and funding amounts up to $400,000. Rates are tailored to business needs, and eligibility includes a minimum of $15,000 monthly revenue. Reviews include praised for its straightforward process and support. And number 13, Fund That Flip. Fund That Flip specializes in short-term loans for real estate investors. Their verticals are real estate, and their funding amounts include a range from $100,000 to $5 million. Rates are competitive based on project details, and eligibility is focused on real estate investment projects. Reviews include being highly regarded in the real estate community for expertise and service. These firms represent a diverse and dynamic spectrum of revenue-based financing options. Whether you're a startup, a scaling business, or established enterprise, there's likely a solution tailored to your unique needs and vision. Remember, choosing the right financing partner is a critical decision. Take the time to research, compare, and align with a firm that resonates with your business goals. How to get revenue-based financing. Securing revenue-based financing involves several steps. Let's discuss each one. First, identify suitable lenders. Research and identify firms that specialize in your industry and align with your business needs. Second, prepare financial documents. Gather financial statements, revenue projections, and business plans. Number 3, apply. Submit an application, often available online, and provide the required documentation. 4, negotiate terms. Work with the lender to negotiate rates, terms, and conditions that suit your business. And lastly, number 5, close the deal. Review and sign the agreement and receive the funds to fuel your growth. Remember, building a relationship with the lender and clearly articulating your vision and growth strategy can enhance your chances of securing the financing that's right for your business. Now, what are the ideal businesses and industries for revenue-based financing? Revenue-based financing is a versatile and flexible financing option, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Certain businesses and industries are particularly well suited for revenue-based financing, while others may find different financing options more appropriate. Let's explore the ideal use cases for revenue-based financing. Businesses ideal for revenue-based financing include high growth potential. Businesses with strong growth trajectories and scaling models can benefit from flexibility and alignment with revenue growth. Recurring revenue models. Subscription-based businesses, SaaS companies, and those with long-term contracts often find revenue-based financing attractive due to predictable revenue streams. Limited access to traditional financing. If this is you, startups and small businesses that may struggle to secure traditional loans or equity financing may find revenue-based financing a viable alternative. And lastly, desire to retain control. Entrepreneurs who wish to maintain ownership and control over their business may prefer revenue-based financing over equity financing. Industries well suited for revenue-based financing include technology and SaaS. With scalable models and often predictable subscription revenue, tech and SaaS companies are prime candidates for revenue-based financing. Second, e-commerce. E-commerce businesses with consistent sales and growth potential can leverage revenue-based financing to expand inventory, marketing, and enter new markets. Third, healthcare and medical technology. Innovative healthcare companies with recurring revenue from contracts or subscriptions may find that revenue-based financing aligns with their growth strategies. Next, media and entertainment. Content creators, streaming platforms, and media companies with subscription models can utilize revenue-based financing to fund new projects and expansion. Next, consumer and retail brands. Brands with strong online sales and growth potential may find flexible option in revenue-based financing for scaling operations. Lastly, renewable energy and sustainability. Companies in the green sector with long-term contracts and scalable solutions may find revenue-based financing a strategic fit for expansion and innovation. While these are some of the typical use cases, it's essential to recognize that every business is unique. The suitability of revenue-based financing depends on various factors, including the business model, growth stage, revenue consistency, and strategic goals. If you're considering revenue-based financing, it's advisable to consult with financial experts or potential revenue-based financing firms to assess whether this financing option aligns with your specific business needs and industry dynamics. Remember, the right financing solution is one that resonates with your vision, supports your growth, and aligns with your values. Revenue based financing may be the key to unlocking your business's potential, but it requires careful consideration and alignment with your unique entrepreneurial journey. Is revenue based financing the right choice for your business? It depends. This question depends on your goals, revenue model, and growth strategy. If you value control, flexibility, and alignment with investors, revenue based financing might be a perfect fit. Remember the bakery example? They were able to open 3 new locations, increase revenue by 150%, and build a loyal customer base, all without losing equity or control. It's a path worth exploring, and it could be the key to unlocking your business's full potential. As we wrap up this enlightening journey into the world of revenue based financing, I hope you've gained valuable insights, inspiration, and practical knowledge to empower your entrepreneurial endeavors. If you have any questions about revenue based financing, or if you're wondering whether it's a mutual fit for your business, or if you need assistance in finding the right revenue based financing partner tailored to your unique situation, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to support you, guide you, and help you navigate the exciting possibilities that revenue based financing offers. Remember, the right financing solution can be the catalyst for growth, innovation, and success. It's about alignment, vision, and strategic partnership. Together, we can explore the options that resonate with your dreams and ambitions. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Full Time Hustler on your favorite platform, and don't forget to engage with us. Share this episode with your networks, leave a comment, or even suggest future topics. Your voice matters, and we're eager to hear your thoughts, ideas, and feedback. And here's an exciting opportunity. If you're an entrepreneur with a story to tell, consider being a guest speaker on Full Time Hustler. Introduce your business, share your entrepreneurial journey, and inspire others with your wisdom, challenges, and triumphs. Together, we can build a community of hustlers, dreamers, and innovators. Thank you once again for joining me on this episode of the Full Time Hustler podcast. Keep hustling, keep dreaming, and keep growing. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and never stop reaching for the stars.